Pelegocan here. Back with another video. So, real quick, I just want to show these are the snowshoes, and that Arctic set I was showing in the last video. It came with a polar bear. Polar bear. Wow. Polar bear. Look at how good and scratched up that guy is. Can you see that? I don't know if that's shown on camera. I just put a little magic rope in his mouth. But yeah, and Charm or Cherubi still frozen. So I'm gonna throw those back in the other universe, the other dimension, the snowy dimension. Those guys can go over in the snowy dimension over there. And yeah, I want to talk about Vikings, because they kind of showed the new Viking ship set in some catalog or something. It's on the internet if you haven't seen it. There was already a picture before that on the internet that was definitely not supposed to be leaked. It had like confidential rate on it and whatnot, but well, I seen it. The internet showed me. Sorry Lego. But yeah, they have the new Viking ship. You know, Just Too Good had a video on it. That's where I seen it first. And Bricklicker also had a video on it. And yeah, this new Viking ship isn't that awesome. Yeah, it's awesome, but is it perfect? Well, I just want to say that. Let's see, what did I want to say in this video? Let's see. Well, one thing I wanted to say was that the serpent, the old serpent's way cooler looking, because it has technic pieces. It has like a freaking bionicle piece, you know, and it's just freaking cool looking. Yeah, I mean, technically it is similar design, but like the head piece is just crazy. I don't know, like the head's wider too, like the head's bigger. Why couldn't they make a bigger head? I feel like the serpent should have a bigger head, and the Viking ship should have a bigger head on the front of it. I think that would make a huge difference. That would have been better. That would have been better, I think. They just put a big, giant, scary-looking head on the serpent and a big, giant, scary-looking dragon head on the front of the ship. That would have looked better, but they just seem kind of small compared to the rest of the thing. You know, the head is just like the same size as the body, and then the head of the Viking ship is like, it looks relatively small. And then you have like that blue color. Oh, what is that blue color called? This blue color. I don't like this blue. It's too like bright. And also it was green. It wasn't even blue. They made it teal. They made it teal in this color, I think. If I'm looking at it right. They made it teal in this color. But this is sand green and the dark green, you know. That's better, you know. And they had some red and some black and some white pieces. And just it was a better color scheme. It was more like, I don't know. I mean, I get that's a 3-in-1, and they need pieces for other things, and they probably use the blue as water or something. But come on, man. They actually use these pieces, which is kind of funny. So I was just showing them off with these in the dark blue, and they have these. So that's the thing. I was going through some of my stuff and I found this. I should probably back some stuff up here. I don't know if you've seen my flying car review of that one, but I used to have another one. This is like the prototype of that. Then just used the 2 wide of those panels, so it was taller. But then I realized, why does it have to be tall? And I just do the half-sized ones, and then it'd be easier. But I already took out a bunch of pieces that were inside of it. But also showing that I have used this connection joint thing before as an engine. Yeah, that was a thing, so I just wanted to show that before I totally part that out. But the Vikings though. Okay, we got all the random crap out of the way. Now we're just gonna talk about the Vikings, okay? In the ship design too. The Viking set, I mean. Look, the Viking. Oh my god. Okay. Let me go get. Do I have the old sail? Let me see if I have the old sail. Okay, we don't have the old sail. I don't know where it is. But you've seen it in another one of my Viking videos if you watched that. But anyway, I have the serpent. Okay, so the old serpent, it's better. It's really long. It's probably the same length, but this one, it's just better. I mean, it's also nostalgia. Let's be honest. I'm also just nostalgic for this, but it's better. I mean, you can actually fit a minifigure in the mouth of this thing too, like, you know, you can just yum, you know. Anyway, also, where are the dragons at? Like, I didn't see any, like, epic dragon like this in any of the alternate builds or anything so far for that Viking set. So that's a little bit disappointing. Like, where's the dragon? I mean, apparently one of the builds has a small dragon on the side, but a small dragon. I mean, I'll take small dragons, but I thought they would do a big dragon, but there was some other creature that they were going to do, so maybe once I get a better look at that, I will not be complaining, but anyway, I got my Viking ship mock here, and, you know, this is based on the goat boat. And it's pretty long. You know, the goat boat set, it's $50. The creator says $120. So is it really over? Basically what they're saying is the boat is twice as good as the goat boat. And then the serpent's like $20, you know. And like the cow or whatever, you know what I mean? So, I mean, the goat boat has 2 goats, so that kind of cancels out the cow and then some. So I mean, yeah, the figures, it's about even. So, like, I mean, also there's the 3-in-1 aspect of it, which does give value, but yeah, I forgot to show that you can have the Vikings sitting like this behind each. Well, not those shields, but the front 2 shields you can put someone rowing. So that's kind of a nice thing for this mock that I did. But look at the size of this head. I feel like this head's bigger than the one that they have on the $120 Viking ship. You know, this is like maybe $60 Viking ship. My sail is not as tall as theirs, so I feel like theirs is like the height of the creator ship. Anyway, the reason I want to show the sail though is because look, this striped sail stripes, you know, it looks fine, but like they could have done like a serpent design or a dragon, like the original sailhead, you know what I mean? With some dots elements. I mean, I didn't do that, so I didn't do it. But maybe I could do that just to show that. I mean, I did this. Here's some dots patterning, you know. They could have done some kind of design. That's just a little more interesting than stripes. I feel like stripes are kind of lazy, you know. It's like stripes. That's the best thing you can come up with, you know. Yeah. But the creatorship is tall, you know. It's a tall thing. You know, that's a tall thing right there, you know. And it's wider. You know, it's wider. I added this flooring in the middle there because I just felt like that should be filled in, but yeah, it's just, this is probably one of, if not my favorite set of all time, by the way, this Viking ship. Just to give you an idea of what a really good creator ship is like. And, you know, basically, the Viking ship should be equal to this. Because the serpent's way bigger than the shark that comes with this, okay? So let's just say, you know, say each ship is $100. Well, I did a little bit of math, kind of counting out the studs and stuff, and I do believe that the Viking longship is longer than this. It is longer than this. Yeah, this is pretty long still. As far as the width goes, honestly, this is probably going to be wider than the longship, but yeah, no, it's probably about the same width. And it's probably like 10 studs longer is this longship. But there's only one mast. But, you know, it's still a pretty significant sail. It still has a good amount of these rigging pieces. I think it's the same exact pieces, by the way, as these for the rigging. And, I mean, they don't have, like, a whole big room in the back. I mean, they have, like, a roof, which is in, like, sand green. I'm not really crazy about the color scheme. Then again, I'm not crazy about the color scheme in my mock either. I mean, that looks like I just spilled paint all over it or something, but, you know, it's kind of all over the place. You know, it's sand green roof, and red and white sails, and it has like dark blue on the sides of it, you know. Also, where are the oars? Are there any oars? I have not seen any oars still, so that's kind of weird. I think they would have oars. They have the shields. I don't mind the shields. I mean, they're too big, kind of. Are they too big? I don't know. Yeah, I like the shields. The sail is good. But could have been better if it had a cool serpent or a dragon design on it. That would have looked way better, and they could have had a better headpiece to it that was just bigger. You know, I don't even really dislike the head design, but I just wish it was bigger. And like the tail section of it is just whatever. It's not even that interesting looking. From what I can tell, I mean, this is a blurry image, so again, if you don't know what the heck I'm talking about, just look at just a good channel or whatever and look at it. But it's you know, it's a little disappointing. I like that there's a cow, by the way, or an ox. I think it's supposed to be an ox, but to me it just looks like a cow. Either way, it's a cool animal. I think it has the horns that are like It has like the other horn pieces in white, which is pretty good, you know, like these horn pieces, but in white, you know. So that's good if that's true. I think it is. I think it has these, but in white, so that's pretty good. Let's see what else. But yeah, I mean, this set is more beautiful though. Like, this part of it is so good looking. The colors and everything, it just works. It just works so good. They got the angle of this. You know, this opens up, you can get inside, you can look inside. I feel like this is a better set. Potentially. But the size is comparable. I think the volume of stuff is very close to this set. I just don't think it's as good visually, but the figures are really good, from what I can tell. So it's a tough one. It's a tough one, and I'm assuming the $120 rumored price. By the way, if it's $100, forget about it. You know, it's easy buy, but I think it is $120, and that's steep. And then there's the goat boat, you know. Now there's the old Viking ship with only $50. You know, guard serpent, $50. Some other cool boots, you know, so yeah, the goat boat's only $50. And it's only like, the goat boat's like maybe a dozen studs shorter than this new one. It doesn't have a sail, you know, and it's not quite as built up and colorful, but you know, at the end of the day, I don't know, I feel like the goat boat's good value, but I feel like the goat boat is slightly better value. Anyway, if Pelegocan, so can